As dawn breaks over the endless African savanna, a golden light spills across a tapestry of grasslands, acacia trees, and distant herds. This is a land shaped by ancient rhythms, where every day is a contest for survival, and every life is woven into the fabric of the wild. To the casual observer, the savanna appears to be a kingdom ruled by the mightiest males, lions with flowing manes surveying their territory, solitary bull elephants striding with quiet authority. But beneath this surface, a more intricate reality emerges. In the heart of the most resilient animal societies, it is the females who command respect and wield true influence. These are the matriarchs, the wise, experienced leaders whose decisions shape the fate of their families. They are the lionesses who orchestrate the hunt, the elephant matriarchs who guide their herds, and the vigilant meerkat sentinels who keep watch over their kin. Their power is subtle yet profound, rooted in knowledge, memory, and a fierce devotion to those they lead. Leadership among these queens is not measured by displays of aggression, but by the ability to nurture, protect, and make decisions that ensure the survival of the group. The matriarch's touch is gentle as she guides a calf through dense brush, the lioness's tongue reassuring as she grooms her cubs, the meerkat's vigilance unwavering as she stands guard. Each day, these females make critical choices: when to move the herd in search of water, where to lead a hunt, how to respond to threats lurking in the tall grass. Their instincts are honed by years of experience, and their actions ripple through the generations. The bonds they forge are the lifeblood of their communities. A lioness nuzzles her cubs, reinforcing trust and unity. An elephant matriarch encircles her young, her presence a living shield against danger. These matriarchs are living libraries, keepers of knowledge that stretches back through decades. An old elephant's memory of distant waterholes can mean the difference between life and death during a drought. A lioness's skill in teaching her cubs to stalk and ambush prey ensures the pride's future. The matriarch's wisdom is a legacy, her every step guided by memories of seasons past, of rains that failed, of rivers that swelled, of dangers that once threatened her family. The lioness, ever watchful, knows the hidden paths and secret dens where her cubs will be safest. She moves them with care, always alert to the shifting winds and the silent approach of predators. Cooperation is their greatest strength. Lionesses coordinate with precision, fanning out to encircle prey. Elephants form living barricades, helping calves cross treacherous rivers, their trunks entwined in reassurance. The fate of entire herds and prides rests on the shoulders of these leaders. Their choices determine who eats, who survives, and who thrives. In moments of crisis, their resolve is unshakable. The matriarch leads her herd through choking dust storms, never faltering. The lioness stands her ground, defending her cubs with a courage that brooks no challenge. Across the savannah, from the thunder of elephant herds to the bustling meerkat colonies, female leadership is the invisible force that shapes destinies. These societies are intricate, governed by rules and hierarchies that have evolved over millennia. At their center stands a dominant female, her authority recognized and respected by all. In the wild dog pack, only the alpha female breeds, her status maintained through subtle signals and social bonds. She leads the hunt, allocates food, and ensures the survival of her pups. Among elephants, the matriarch's age and experience are her greatest assets. Her decisions are rarely questioned, her leadership the anchor that holds the herd together through hardship and abundance alike. Her authority is not enforced by fear, but by trust and the certainty that her guidance offers the best hope for survival in a world of shifting dangers. Males, though formidable, often play supporting roles, defending territory, deterring rivals, or providing strength in times of conflict. Yet the direction and cohesion of the group flow from the female at its heart. This journey will reveal the hidden world of these remarkable queens, whose influence stretches far beyond what the eye can see. We will delve into the lives of female leaders across species, from the mighty elephants to the resourceful meerkats, each with their own unique strategies and challenges. Witness how they coordinate complex hunts, defend their young from relentless predators, and adapt to the ever-changing landscape of the savannah. Observe their ingenuity as they navigate flooded rivers, teach the next generation the skills of survival, and respond to the unpredictable moods of nature. Discover the sacrifices they make, risking their own safety, sharing precious food, and enduring hardship for the sake of their families. These are the true rulers of the African plains, mothers, matriarchs, and guardians whose wisdom and courage shape the destiny of their kind. Their stories, written in the dust and grass of the savannah, are among the most profound and inspiring in the natural world, a testament to the enduring power of female leadership in the wild. The African savannah is more than a landscape. It's a living library, its pages written in the tracks of animals, the cycles of rain and drought, and the silent wisdom passed from one generation to the next. Here, no leader is more respected than the elephant matriarch, but she is not alone in her role as a keeper of knowledge. The matriarch is the oldest and wisest female in her herd, a living library of knowledge, her memory a vital resource for survival. Her brain, weighing over 5 kilograms, holds decades of experience, roots to water, the taste of edible roots, the warning scent of predators on the wind. She remembers every path, every hidden spring, and every danger her family has ever faced, her memory a map etched by time and necessity. When the dry season bites hard and water becomes scarce, it is her memory that guides the herd across miles of parched earth to a forgotten waterhole, just as the matriarchs before her once did. Her leadership is absolute, her authority rooted in the trust earned through years of wise decisions and survival. The others follow her without question, absorbing her every move, learning the subtle cues that mean safety or danger, feast or famine. She is the anchor of their society, the central point around which all their lives revolve. Her presence, a living link to the past. One of the greatest tests of her leadership is crossing a swollen river, a challenge that demands both courage and calculation. After heavy rains, a calm stream can become a raging, dangerous torrent, its depths hiding unseen threats. This is where the matriarch's intelligence truly shines, her decisions shaped by years of observation and memory. She will carefully test the riverbed with her sensitive feet, feeling for stable ground and judging the current's strength. She does not rush, for she knows the cost of haste. She plans the crossing with immense care, aware that a single misstep could be fatal for the smallest calves, whose lives depend on her judgment. Once she finds the safest path, she often positions her massive body to act as a living dam, breaking the current for those who follow. She stands firm against the powerful water, creating a calmer passage behind her for the young and vulnerable members of her family to cross safely. Her actions a lesson in protection and sacrifice. The other adult females in the herd play a crucial role, following the matriarch's lead and reinforcing her decisions through their own experience. They form a protective circle around the calves, a moving fortress of grey bodies, their unity a testament to the power of collective memory and cooperation. They nudge and guide the little ones, keeping them close and preventing them from being swept away by the current, each gesture a silent lesson in survival. This incredible display of teamwork is a hallmark of Savannah society, all orchestrated by the calm, confident leadership of the matriarch and mirrored by other species who have learned the value of unity. She is not just a leader, she is a teacher, her every action observed and imitated by the next generation. The younger females watch her, learning the skills they will one day need to lead their own families, their education a blend of observation, imitation, and gentle correction. They are absorbing the lessons that will ensure the herd's survival for generations to come, each day adding new pages to the living library of the savannah. This system of leadership based on age and experience is known as a gerontocracy, a society where the oldest are the most valued for their accumulated wisdom. The oldest are the most revered because they have seen the most. Their memories are a living archive of triumphs and trials. The matriarch has survived droughts, floods, and encounters with predators, her resilience shaping the strategies of her herd. She knows the seasons, the plants, and the secret ways of the land, her knowledge a guidebook for adaptation in a world of constant change. Her long life is a testament to her success, and her family reaps the benefits of her accumulated wisdom, thriving where others might falter. She carries the history of her people within her, a precious map to survival that she shares with her daughters and granddaughters, each generation adding their own stories to the living library. She is more than just a ruler. She is the soul of the herd, the guardian of their past and the key to their future. Her wisdom echoing across the savannah, a living testament to the power of memory, adaptation, and the unbroken chain of knowledge that sustains life in the wild. In the intricate world of lions, it is the females who form the enduring heart and legacy of the pride. Their presence is the thread that weaves generations together, shaping the very fabric of lion society. While the imposing, dark-maned males may appear to rule, their reign is fleeting, marked by fierce battles and constant threats from rivals. Males come and go, their tenure defined by violent contests for dominance and the right to mate. But the lionesses are the true dynasty, the unbroken line that persists through the rise and fall of kings. Bound by blood and shared experience, these females form a sisterhood whose loyalty and cooperation are the foundation of the pride's strength. Born into the pride, most lionesses will spend their entire lives within its ranks, learning from elders and passing on their knowledge to the next generation. This enduring female alliance is the bedrock of lion society, a living legacy that endures through drought, famine, and the constant threat of predators. Together they raise their young, defend their territory, and above all hunt with a precision and teamwork unmatched in the animal kingdom. As the primary providers, lionesses ensure the pride's survival, delivering nourishment and protection to every member, from the tiniest cub to the oldest matriarch. Hunting is a complex art, honed over generations. Lionesses rely on intricate strategies, each member playing a specific role in the pursuit of prey. A lone lioness faces daunting odds against large prey, such as buffalo or wildebeest, her success limited by the sheer size and strength of her quarry. But united, the pride becomes a formidable force, capable of bringing down animals many times their size. Their hunts are orchestrated with military precision. Lionesses fan out, moving silently through the grass, each one aware of her position and purpose. Some act as drivers, skillfully herding prey toward an ambush, using their bodies and movements to manipulate the herd's direction. Others lie in wait, perfectly camouflaged in the tall grass, poised to spring the trap at the critical moment. Communication is subtle but vital, flicks of the tail, a glance, a shift in posture. These signals coordinate the pride's movements without a sound. This sophisticated teamwork ensures a successful hunt, providing food for the entire pride and reinforcing the bonds that hold them together. The pride's success depends on unity. Each lioness trusts her sisters, knowing that their combined strength is far greater than any individual effort. Beyond the hunt, motherhood is a communal affair. Lionesses share the responsibilities of raising the next generation, ensuring every cub receives care and protection. Often, multiple lionesses give birth within days of each other, creating a communal nursery where cubs play, learn, and grow together. It is not uncommon for a lioness to nurse cubs that are not her own, a remarkable act of cooperation that increases the survival chances of the entire pride's offspring. If a mother is lost, her cubs are not abandoned. Other lionesses step in, adopting and nurturing the orphans as their own, ensuring the continuity of the bloodline. These shared responsibilities forge deep bonds, creating a network of trust and support that is vital for survival in the harsh savannah. While males may defend the pride from external threats, it is the lionesses who provide daily care, nourishment, and the essential lessons that shape the next generation of hunters. The life of a lioness is defined by loyalty, sacrifice, and an unwavering commitment to her family. As males come and go, driven out by younger challengers, the lionesses remain the stable core of the pride, guardians of its legacy. Even the young males, once they reach maturity, must leave to seek their own fortunes. But the females stay generation after generation. Through changing seasons and shifting fortunes, the lionesses endure, their unity the glue that holds the pride together. They are the hunters, the nurturers, the defenders, passing down skills and wisdom through generations, ensuring the pride's continued survival. Their sisterhood is a dynasty of queens, ruling the plains through extraordinary teamwork, intergenerational learning, and a bond forged in the crucible of the wild. Spotted hyena societies turn our typical ideas of leadership completely upside down. In these complex clans, the role of the mother is not only central, but also defines the very structure of their world. Here, it is the females who are in charge, and their rule is absolute. The matriarch's presence is felt in every aspect of clan life, from hunting strategies to social order. Female hyenas are larger, more muscular, and more aggressive than the males, a rare trait in the animal kingdom. This physical dominance is not just for show. It is a vital adaptation for protecting their young and securing resources. High levels of testosterone fuel their assertiveness, making them formidable defenders of their offspring. A mother will not hesitate to confront threats, whether from rival clans or even from within her own group. The society is a strict matriarchy, with the highest-ranking female at the top. Her authority is maintained through both strength and strategic alliances, ensuring her lineage remains secure. Her daughters inherit her social status, creating powerful ruling families. This inherited rank gives the young females priority access to food and protection, critical advantages in the harsh savannah. Males are always the lowest-ranking members of the clan, often relegated to the periphery during feeding and social interactions. Any male wishing to join a new clan must enter at the very bottom of the social ladder, submitting to every female, even the youngest. This strict hierarchy ensures that maternal lines remain dominant. For a hyena mother, birth is a uniquely perilous trial. The birth canal is exceptionally narrow, a consequence of their unusual reproductive anatomy. This anatomical challenge makes giving birth extremely difficult and dangerous, often resulting in long, exhausting labors. For a first-time mother, the risk of death can be as high as 15%. Yet, her determination to bring new life into the world is unwavering, a testament to her resilience. Her cubs also face a tough start to life. The den, often dug into the earth, is both sanctuary and battleground. They are born with their eyes open and a full set of teeth, ready to compete from their first breath. Sibling rivalry is fierce, and only the strongest will thrive. Sadly, up to 60% of firstborn cubs do not survive this challenging birth process. The mother's vigilance is constant, as she must protect her vulnerable young from both external threats and internal competition. Those that do survive are born into a world of fierce competition, where their mother's rank determines their future. The matriarch's nurturing is both protective and strategic, guiding her cubs through the complex social maze of clan life. Their survival is a testament to the incredible toughness and devotion of their mother. She grooms, feeds, and fiercely defends them, teaching them the skills they need to one day lead. In the open plains, the giraffe mother faces a different set of challenges. Her height gives her a wide view of the landscape, but also exposes her and her calf to predators. She gives birth while standing up, which means her baby enters the world with a dramatic 2-meter drop to the ground. This fall, though startling, is essential for stimulating the calf's first breath and circulation. This abrupt introduction to life is a necessary shock, helping the newborn to take its first breath and quickly adapt to the outside world. From that moment, the clock is ticking. The mother's instincts are on high alert, as she must ensure her calf is ready to face the dangers of the savannah. The calf must learn to stand on its long, wobbly legs within an hour. The mother gently encourages it, using her head and neck to nudge the calf upright. If it fails, it will be an easy meal for predators like lions or hyenas. The mother's vigilance is relentless, her body poised to defend at a moment's notice. The mother stands guard, alert and anxious, gently nudging her baby to encourage it. Her towering presence is both shield and warning to would-be attackers. She will fiercely defend her calf, using her powerful legs to deliver deadly kicks to any predator that dares to come too close. A single, well-placed kick can shatter a lion's jaw or break a hyena's ribs. Raising a calf requires an enormous amount of energy. The mother must balance her need to feed with her duty to protect. A giraffe mother must eat between 35 and 45 kilograms of leaves every single day to produce enough rich milk for her growing baby. She selects the most nutritious leaves, often braving thorns and competition from other herbivores. This means she must spend many hours foraging, often leaving her calf hidden in tall grass. The calf's instinct is to remain perfectly still, camouflaged from predators by its spotted coat. To solve this problem, giraffe mothers have developed a clever strategy. They form crash nurseries, temporary groups where calves are left together under the watchful eye of a babysitting mother. In these nurseries, one mother stands guard while the others feed, rotating duties to ensure every calf is protected. This cooperation is a remarkable example of communal care in the wild. This cooperative system allows them to share the burden of childcare, ensuring their young are always protected. The bonds formed between mothers are strong, built on mutual trust and shared responsibility. It is a beautiful example of how mothers work together to overcome the constant dangers of the savannah. Through fierce devotion, vigilance, and cooperation, these mothers give their young the best possible chance to survive and thrive in a world where every day is a test of endurance and care. The African wild dog pack is a complex society, meticulously structured around a single dominant queen. Every member, from the youngest pup to the oldest male, has a defined role within this intricate hierarchy. At the top stands the alpha female. In this reproductive autocracy, she is almost always the only one permitted to breed, her authority maintained through both behavioral dominance and subtle chemical signals. Her presence and pheromones actively suppress the fertility of subordinate females, ensuring that only her lineage continues. Submissive gestures, such as lowered heads and averted gazes, reinforce her status daily. The entire pack is united in service to her and her offspring. Cooperation is not just encouraged, it is essential for survival. Males, while subordinate to the alpha female, play vital roles as hunters and caregivers. Their status within the male hierarchy is determined by age, experience, and their relationship to the alpha. Hunts are highly coordinated, with each dog communicating through a series of high-pitched twitters, tail signals, and body postures. They may travel up to 20 kilometers in a single hunt, working as a seamless unit to secure food for the queen and her pups. Upon returning, the hunters regurgitate meat for the young, a behavior that not only nourishes the next generation, but also strengthens social bonds and reinforces the pack's collective purpose. Social cohesion is maintained through frequent rituals, grooming, play, and synchronized movements. These interactions help resolve minor conflicts and reaffirm each member's place in the hierarchy. Before a hunt, the pack gathers for a social rally. This energetic display of greetings, vocalizations, and physical contact not only builds excitement, but also serves as a form of consensus building. Recent research from 2025 has revealed a remarkable detail. Wild dogs appear to vote on whether to begin a hunt by sneezing. Each sneeze is a silent ballot, a subtle form of communication that reflects the group's readiness. If a critical number of sneezes is reached, the pack sets out. This democratic mechanism allows for collective decision-making, balancing the needs and desires of the group. Yet the queen's authority remains absolute. If she initiates a rally, her decision overrides the group's vote, and the pack follows her lead without hesitation. This blend of democratic input and autocratic rule ensures both flexibility and stability within the pack, allowing them to adapt to changing conditions while maintaining order. The alpha female's leadership is not just about dominance, it is about guiding, uniting, and protecting her family through both strength and social intelligence. In the arid savannah, another matriarch reigns, the meerkat queen. Her rule is equally strict, but her methods reflect the unique challenges of meerkat society. As the leader of the mob, she is typically the sole breeding female. Her dominance is enforced through both physical displays and social pressure. Subordinate females are kept in check by her assertive behavior, chasing, biting, and even temporary expulsion. These actions maintain order and prevent challenges to her authority. The queen dictates the group's daily schedule, leading them from the safety of the burrow to foraging grounds and back again. Her decisions are communicated through specific calls and body language, which the group instinctively obeys. She organizes sentinels, members who stand guard and alert the group to danger. This division of labor is crucial for survival, and sentinels rotate their duties to share the risk. Leadership, however, comes at a cost. The queen bears the burden of constant vigilance both against predators and internal rivals. Recent studies from 2026 reveal that meerkat matriarchs have the highest levels of cortisol, the stress hormone, within their groups, a testament to the pressures of their role. The queen must constantly defend her position, monitor for threats, and make rapid decisions that affect the entire mob's safety and success. Conflict resolution is swift and often harsh. Discipline is enforced through aggressive displays, and insubordination is not tolerated. A meerkat who neglects their duties, such as a sentinel who falls asleep, may face punishment or even expulsion, reinforcing the importance of responsibility and vigilance. The queen's reign is a delicate balance between maintaining order and managing the ever-present threat of chaos. Her leadership, though stressful, is the linchpin of the group's survival and success. Female leadership is not confined to the mammals of the savannah. It also soars through the African skies, where the destinies of entire flocks and species are shaped by the wisdom and strength of their matriarchs. Among birds of prey, like the majestic African fish eagle, the female is the dominant partner. Her presence commanding respect across the waterways and wetlands she rules. This is a classic example of reverse sexual size dimorphism, where the female is significantly larger and more powerful than the male. Her formidable size a testament to her role as both provider and protector. She can be up to 20% bigger, and she uses this advantage to rule her territory, defend her nest, and ensure the survival of her young against all challenges. Her call is deeper and more commanding than the male's, a resonant signal that marks her authority and warns intruders to keep their distance. While the male may assist with hunting, it is the female who takes the lead in defending their home, her vigilance and aggression deterring even the boldest of threats. The ostrich, the largest bird on Earth, also has a society governed by a powerful female, whose leadership is vital for the flock's cohesion and survival. An ostrich flock is led by a major hen, her experience and instincts guiding the group through the dangers of the open plains. When it is time to nest, she alone selects the site, scraping out a shallow depression in the sand, a decision that can mean the difference between life and death for her future brood. She then lays her own clutch of eggs, each one a precious investment in the next generation. Yet her nest becomes a communal haven, as subordinate females are permitted to lay their eggs alongside hers. This may seem generous, but it is a masterstroke of survival strategy. Her own eggs are surrounded by those of others, creating a living shield. By placing her eggs at the center, she increases their chances of survival, as the outer eggs are more likely to fall victim to predators. If a predator like a jackal raids the nest, it is the outer eggs that are most at risk, while her own offspring remain protected at the heart of the clutch. The major hen endures relentless heat and exposure, her body shielding the eggs from the unforgiving African sun. She takes on the arduous duty of incubation, remaining steadfast for hours on end, her devotion a testament to the sacrifices required for survival in the wild. Her unwavering commitment is a powerful display of maternal endurance, ensuring her chicks have the best possible start in life. Across the skies, female birds assert their power not just through size, but through sheer physical prowess and courage. In some francolin species, females possess spurs on their legs, sharper and more formidable than those of the males. These weapons are not for display. They are wielded with ferocity to defend nests and chicks from deadly predators, from cobras to monitor lizards, in battles where only the bravest prevail. But female power in the sky is not always about force. It is also about choice and discernment. Among grey-crowned cranes, males perform elaborate and energetic dances, each movement a plea for the female's approval. The female watches with keen eyes, judging every leap and bow, her decision shaping the next generation. Ultimately, it is she who makes the final choice, selecting the partner whose strength and stamina promise the best future for her offspring. In the bustling colonies of sociable weavers, female influence is woven into the very fabric of survival. The male may build the intricate nest chamber, but it is the female who inspects every detail, her standards exacting and uncompromising. If she finds his construction lacking, she will dismantle it without hesitation, compelling him to begin anew. Her approval is the ultimate test. Recent research in 2026 reveals the wisdom behind her scrutiny. Only the best-built nests provide the stable temperatures and protection her chicks need to thrive, ensuring the legacy of her lineage endures beneath the vast African sky. When we examine the complex social structures of animal societies, we find a remarkable diversity of leadership, cooperation, and survival strategies shaped by millions of years of evolution. The elephant matriarch, for example, is the cornerstone of her herd. She leads with a memory honed by decades of experience, guiding her family to water sources and safe grazing grounds, especially during times of drought or danger. Her leadership is not based on dominance alone, but on her ability to recall distant locations, recognize threats, and maintain social harmony within the group. The herd's survival depends on her accumulated wisdom and the trust she inspires. In lion prides, it is the lionesses who form the stable core. They are responsible for hunting, nurturing the young, and defending territory. Their cooperation and coordination during hunts are essential for the pride's success. Each lioness has a role, whether it's leading the ambush or flanking the prey. Their social bonds are reinforced through grooming, play, and the collective care of cubs, ensuring the next generation thrives. Among gelada monkeys, female alliances are the foundation of their society. Females form lifelong bonds, grooming and supporting each other, and collectively making decisions that affect the group's stability. When a male leader no longer serves the group's needs, the females can unite to expel him, selecting a new male who offers better protection and genetic diversity. This collective power ensures the group's resilience. Vervet monkeys also rely on strong female coalitions. Females remain in their natal groups for life, forming intricate hierarchies and alliances that determine access to resources and social standing. These alliances are crucial for defense against predators and rival groups. Females cooperate to raise offspring, share food, and maintain group cohesion, while males are more transient, often moving between groups. In meerkat societies, a dominant female, or queen, leads the group. She enforces her status through displays of dominance and controls breeding within the group, ensuring her genes are passed on. Subordinate females assist in raising the queen's pups, acting as babysitters and sentinels. Cooperation is vital, but the queen's authority is absolute. Those who challenge her may be expelled or denied breeding opportunities. Across these societies, the role of the matriarch or dominant female is not just about power, but about the ability to unite, protect, and guide the group through adversity. Lionesses, for instance, will fiercely defend their cubs and territory from intruders, working together to repel threats and share the spoils of a successful hunt. Gelada and vervet females maintain social order through grooming and mutual support, reducing stress and reinforcing alliances that are essential for group survival. Meerkats demonstrate the importance of coordinated vigilance and teamwork, with each member playing a role in foraging, babysitting, or standing guard, all under the watchful leadership of the dominant female. These animal societies reveal that leadership, cooperation, and the central role of females are ancient strategies for survival, honed by the demands of the wild. Yet, the realities of animal life are often harsh. A lioness may abandon a weak cub, a meerkat queen may exile a rival, and an elephant matriarch must sometimes make difficult choices for the good of the herd. Through these behaviors, we see that animal societies are shaped by necessity, instinct, and the enduring strength of female leadership. These structures are not just survival mechanisms. They are the result of countless generations adapting to the challenges of their environment. In the end, animal societies demonstrate that there are many ways to build a successful community, and that the wisdom, cooperation, and leadership of females are among the most powerful forces in the natural world. The African savanna is a living laboratory where every day brings new revelations about the intricate web of life. Through the lens of advanced technology, GPS collars, remote camera traps, and non-invasive genetic sampling, scientists are able to observe animal behavior with unprecedented detail, revealing the hidden mechanisms that sustain this ecosystem. Recent research has illuminated the sophisticated social structures of the savanna's most iconic species. For example, the African wild dog, once thought to be governed solely by the will of its alpha pair, has now been shown to operate through a remarkable blend of consensus and leadership. High-speed cameras and acoustic sensors have captured the wild dog's pre-hunt rallies, where a series of rapid sneezes serve as a form of collective decision-making. This sneeze voting is not merely a curiosity, it is a democratic process that ensures the pack's cohesion and maximizes hunting success. Yet the alpha female's influence remains paramount. When she initiates a rally, the threshold for group agreement drops dramatically, underscoring her evolutionary role as both leader and unifier. This dynamic balance between group input and individual authority is a testament to the complexity of social mammals in the wild. The ecological impact of these behaviors is profound. Wild dog packs that achieve high consensus are more effective hunters, which in turn regulates prey populations and maintains the delicate balance of the savanna food web. Each hunt, each decision ripples outward, shaping the landscape and the fortunes of countless other species. In parallel, studies of meerkat societies have revealed the physiological costs of leadership. By analyzing hormone levels in droppings, researchers have discovered that the matriarch's life is one of chronic vigilance and stress. Elevated cortisol levels in dominant females reflect the relentless demands of maintaining order, suppressing rivals, and defending the group from predators. This stress is not merely a byproduct of power, it is a crucial component of the social structure. The matriarch's constant alertness ensures the group's survival, but it comes at a significant personal cost. Her leadership is both a privilege and a burden, shaped by natural selection to optimize the group's chances in a harsh environment. These discoveries are reshaping our understanding of animal societies. The savanna is not simply a stage for survival, but a dynamic system where cooperation, competition, and communication are in constant interplay. Every species, from the smallest insect to the largest predator, plays a role in maintaining ecological equilibrium. Ongoing research continues to uncover new layers of complexity. Studies on nutrient cycling, seed dispersal by herbivores, and predator-prey dynamics reveal how interconnected the savanna truly is. The loss or decline of a single species can trigger cascading effects, altering vegetation patterns, water availability, and the fate of entire communities. As we deepen our scientific understanding, we also recognize the fragility of this ecosystem. Conservation efforts now rely on data-driven insights to protect keystone species and restore balance where it has been disrupted. The savanna's future depends on our ability to integrate ecological knowledge with effective management and global cooperation. In the end, the savanna's greatest lesson is one of interdependence. Every discovery, every data point brings us closer to appreciating the extraordinary complexity and resilience of life in this vast sunlit wilderness. We have journeyed across the sun-scorched savanna, exploring the intricate tapestry of life woven by its most remarkable leaders, female animals whose rules and behaviors defy expectations at every turn. These unsung rulers have revealed a world where power is measured not by brute force alone, but by wisdom, adaptability, and the ability to unite and protect. Consider the elephant matriarch, whose memory is a living archive of waterholes, migration routes, and survival strategies passed down through generations. Her ability to recall distant resources during droughts is not just impressive, it is vital, a testament to the profound intelligence and responsibility she shoulders. She leads her family through perilous floods and parched earth, her decisions often determining the fate of every member. The matriarch's leadership is a blend of gentle reassurance and unwavering resolve, her presence a source of calm in times of crisis. She is revered not for aggression, but for her ability to nurture, protect, and teach. Her wisdom is the herd's greatest asset. One of the most astonishing behaviors is her use of her own body as a barrier, shielding vulnerable calves from danger, a selfless act that epitomizes true leadership. This profound sacrifice, repeated across generations, ensures the survival of her lineage. She carries the collective memory and future of her herd, a living bridge between past and present. Her rule is quiet yet absolute, her authority unquestioned, her guidance trusted implicitly. The matriarch's legacy is one of patience, empathy, and enduring care. In the lioness sisterhood, we find a different yet equally surprising form of leadership. Here, the pride's strength lies in the seamless cooperation of its females, a dynasty of hunters whose unity is their greatest weapon. Their coordinated hunts and shared meals are a masterclass in teamwork, each lioness playing a vital role in the pride's survival. Perhaps most surprising is their communal approach to motherhood. Cubs are raised collectively, with every female contributing to their care. Cross-nursing, where one lioness nurses another's cubs, blurs the lines of individual motherhood, forging bonds that strengthen the entire pride. Their power is rooted in unity, their survival in unwavering loyalty to one another. The hyena queen, however, overturns every expectation. Her rule is marked by dominance, aggression, and a matriarchal hierarchy rarely seen elsewhere. In her world, females are not only larger and stronger, but command absolute authority over the clan. From the moment of birth, the hyena matriarch's life is a contest of strength and cunning, her dominance established early and maintained through force. Males must submit their roles defined by the matriarch's will, a social structure that challenges our assumptions about gender and power in the animal kingdom. Her leadership is raw and unapologetic, a daily assertion of strength that ensures her clan's cohesion and survival. This complete reversal of expected roles is a striking reminder of nature's endless capacity for surprise. In the skies, the female African fish eagle commands attention, her size and strength surpassing that of her mate. She's the primary defender of the nest, her vigilance and power ensuring the safety of her offspring. Her commanding presence is a vivid example of female strength in the avian world. The ostrich hen's cunning is equally remarkable, She uses the eggs of rivals as a protective barrier, a subtle yet effective strategy to safeguard her own young. Among wild dogs, the alpha female's leadership is democratic in a way few would expect. Decisions to hunt are made through a unique voting system, sneezes, where the matriarch's influence is pivotal but consensus is key. The meerkat queen, meanwhile, bears the immense burden of leadership, her stress a reflection of the constant vigilance required to protect and provide for her group. Each of these females has evolved a distinct strategy, some gentle, some fierce, all uniquely suited to the challenges of their environment. Their leadership is not a single model, but a spectrum of behaviors, each finely tuned to the demands of survival. From the gentle guidance of the elephant matriarch to the ruthless dominance of the hyena queen, the diversity of their rules is astonishing, yet all are united by a single, powerful instinct to nurture, defend, and ensure the survival of the next generation. Their maternal drive shapes the destinies of entire species, their choices echoing across the savannah. These stories challenge our deepest assumptions about leadership, power, and the roles of females in the wild. They expand our understanding of what it means to lead, revealing that true power often lies in cooperation, sacrifice, and adaptability. In the natural world, leadership is not dictated by size or strength alone, but by intelligence, empathy, and the ability to inspire unity. The most successful leaders are those who can adapt, innovate, and bring their groups together in the face of adversity. These Savannah queens are masters of their realms, each embodying a different facet of leadership. As we leave these extraordinary families beneath the vast African sky, their stories linger, testaments to the complexity and wonder of female leadership in the wild. So as you reflect on these remarkable rules and behaviors, consider this. From the elephant's living memory to the hyena's inherited dominance, from the wild dog's democratic sneezes to the meerkat queen's relentless vigilance, which animal mother's rule or behavior surprised you the most, and what does it teach us about the true nature of leadership? Amidst the golden grasses and scattered acacia trees, a secret world of communication unfolds, one that is rarely seen, yet always present. Female leaders of the savannah wield not only strength and wisdom, but also an array of intricate signals and silent cues that bind their groups together. Their communication is a tapestry woven from subtle glances, nuanced movements, and sounds so soft they vanish into the wind. Consider the matriarchal elephants. Their rumbles travel farther than the eye can see. Low-frequency calls vibrating through the ground, carrying messages of warning, reassurance, or reunion. These seismic signals are often reserved for the most urgent situations. A silent alarm that can summon family members from miles away, or a gentle reminder to stay close in unfamiliar terrain. The matriarch interprets these vibrations with astonishing precision, reading the emotional state of her herd and responding with calm authority. Lionesses, too, rely on a complex web of communication. During hunts, a flick of the tail, a twitch of the ear, or a barely audible grunt can coordinate a sophisticated ambush. Each gesture is a word in a language honed by generations of survival. When danger is near, a lioness's soft, chuffing sound reassures her cubs, telling them to stay hidden and still. Their silent teamwork is the pride's invisible shield, ensuring every member moves as one. In the shadowy tunnels of a meerkat colony, the matriarch employs a different code. A sharp, staccato bark signals danger from above, sending the group underground in an instant. Yet, just as important are the softer vocalizations, the gentle purrs and trills exchanged during grooming, reinforcing trust and unity. The matriarch's calls are a constant thread, weaving the group together even when out of sight. Hyena queens command their clans with a language of posture and sound. A raised tail, a dominant stance, or a piercing whoop all convey rank and intention. Subtle changes in scent, released through specialized glands, carry messages of identity and status, invisible to human senses but unmistakable to clan members. Even among the African wild dogs, the alpha female's leadership is expressed through ritualized greetings and synchronized sneezes. A chorus of high-pitched yips before a hunt is more than excitement. It's a consensus, a signal that the pack is ready to move as one. These silent strategies are the glue that holds each group together, a secret language passed from mother to daughter, leader to follower. They reveal that true power is often unspoken, residing in the bonds of trust and understanding that only the most attentive can perceive. In the vastness of the savannah, where danger lurks and survival is never guaranteed, it is these hidden conversations that keep families united and safe. The queens of the wild are not just masters of strength and wisdom. They are fluent in the silent language of leadership, guiding their realms with messages carried on the wind. In the intricate web of the savannah, every action ripples outward, shaping the world in ways both visible and hidden. At the heart of this delicate balance stand the female leaders, matriarchs, huntresses, and queens, whose decisions determine not just the fate of their families, but the health of the entire ecosystem. Consider the elephant matriarch. As she leads her herd across vast distances, she remembers the locations of distant waterholes and the cycles of fruiting trees. Her choices direct the herd's grazing patterns, preventing overbrowsing in a single area and allowing vegetation to recover. When elephants move on, they leave behind fertilized soils and open pathways for smaller creatures, creating pockets of life where new plants and animals can thrive. Their movements are nature's architects, sculpting the landscape for generations to come. The lionesses, with their coordinated hunts, play another vital role. By targeting the weakest or sickest prey, they maintain the health of herbivore populations, ensuring that disease does not spread unchecked. Their selective hunting shapes the behavior and migration of antelope and zebra herds, influencing patterns of grazing and the growth of grasslands. In turn, these grasslands provide food and shelter for countless other species, from insects to birds. Hyena matriarchs, too, are silent regulators. As scavengers and hunters, their clans clean the savannah of carcasses that could otherwise harbor disease. Their presence controls the populations of competing predators and helps recycle nutrients back into the soil, nourishing new life. Even beneath the surface, meerkat queens orchestrate a subtle balance. Their colonies aerate the soil, disperse seeds, and keep insect populations in check. The tunnels they dig become shelters for other animals, from snakes to beetles, expanding the web of life below ground. The influence of these female leaders is profound and far-reaching. Through their guidance, the savannah's cycles of life, death, and renewal are maintained. Every decision, where to lead, when to hunt, how to protect, echoes through the ecosystem, sustaining a world where harmony and survival are inseparable. In the grand design of the wild, the queens of the savannah are not just leaders of their kind, they are custodians of balance, quietly shaping the future of every living thing beneath the endless African sky. Across the vast expanse of the savannah, drought and environmental upheaval test the strength and wisdom of every living creature. For the female leaders, those at the helm of elephant herds, lion prides, and hyena clans, the challenges are profound, their choices more critical than ever before. When the rains fail and rivers shrink to cracked beds, the matriarchs of elephant families must draw upon generations of memory. Guided by ancient roots and the faintest scent of moisture on the wind, they lead their herds across perilous distances in search of water. Each decision carries immense risk. A wrong turn could mean exhaustion, dehydration, or conflict with rival herds. The matriarch's ability to remember hidden springs or seasonal waterholes can spell the difference between life and death, not just for her family, but for all the creatures that follow in their wake. For lionesses, drought brings a different trial. Prey animals become scarce, their numbers dwindling as grasslands wither and food sources vanish. The lionesses must adapt, refining their hunting strategies, shifting territories, and sometimes traveling further than ever before. They face greater competition from rival predators, and each hunt demands perfect coordination. The survival of cubs hangs in the balance, as mothers balance the need to nourish their young against the ever-present dangers of a hostile, resource-strapped landscape. Hyena matriarchs, too, are forced to make difficult decisions. As carcasses become rare, their clans must scavenge over greater distances, risking encounters with larger predators or entering unfamiliar territories. The matriarch must maintain order and cohesion within the group, ensuring that every member plays their part in the relentless search for sustenance. The harsh conditions test alliances and threaten the unity that is the clan's greatest strength. Even below ground, meerkat queens face a world transformed. Insects and seeds become scarce, and burrows grow dangerously hot under the relentless sun. The queen must lead her colony to new foraging grounds, balancing the need for food with the safety of her family. Every decision is weighed against the risk of predation or exposure. Through these trials, the resilience and ingenuity of female leadership shines. They adapt, improvise, and draw upon the collective knowledge of their kind. In times of scarcity, their choices ripple outward, shaping not only the fate of their own families, but the survival of entire ecosystems. The Savannah's queens do not merely endure change, they guide their worlds through it, forging paths of hope in even the harshest seasons. Their leadership is a testament to the power of experience, memory, and unity in the face of nature's greatest tests. As the sun dips below the horizon, painting the savannah in hues of gold and crimson, a quiet legacy unfolds beneath its fading light. The wisdom of female leaders, etched into every path taken, every lesson learned, does not vanish with the passing of a single season. Instead, it is carefully woven into the fabric of generations. In elephant herds, the memories of ancient water routes are not held by one matriarch alone. Through subtle gestures, rumbles, and trunk touches, elder females share their knowledge with daughters and nieces, teaching them to read the signs of the land, the shifting winds, the scent of distant rain, the silent warnings of predators. Young elephants watch and learn, absorbing the silent language of survival that only experience can impart. Within lion prides, the art of the hunt is a dance passed down from mother to daughter. Cubs, hidden in the tall grasses, observe every careful stalk, every coordinated charge. With each failed attempt and each triumphant meal, lionesses shape the skills of the next generation, ensuring that their pride's strength endures beyond their own reign. In the labyrinthine tunnels of hyena clans, matriarchs mentor the next in line, demonstrating how to negotiate alliances, defend territory, and maintain the delicate balance of power. Young females are given opportunities to lead smaller groups, to make decisions under watchful eyes, preparing them for the day when the mantle of leadership will be theirs to bear. Even among meerkats, the queen's vigilance and decisions are closely observed by her daughters and sisters. Through daily foraging excursions and the ever-present threat of danger, the younger females learn what it means to protect, to provide, and to persevere. These lessons are not written in books or spoken in grand speeches. They are lived, transmitted in the hush of dusk, the tension of the hunt, the resilience shown in drought. Across the savannah, the torch of leadership is passed seamlessly from one generation to the next, ensuring that the collective memory, strength, and spirit of female leaders endure. In this way, the legacy of the unseen queens is immortal. Their influence echoes through every herd, pride, clan, and colony, guiding the future, one decision at a time, beneath the endless African sky. Beneath the vast expanse of the savannah, the paths of female leaders do not exist in isolation. Instead, they weave a complex tapestry of alliances and rivalries that ripple across the ecosystem. When waterholes shrink and resources dwindle, matriarchal elephant herds may find themselves face to face with prides of lionesses or formidable hyena clans. Each group, led by experienced females, must gauge the intentions of the others, sometimes through a cautious standoff, sometimes through calculated retreat, and sometimes through bold assertion. At the edge of a muddy waterhole, a lioness and an elephant matriarch lock eyes. The air is thick with silent negotiation. The elephant, towering and resolute, signals her herd to wait as she assesses the risk. The lionesses, agile and hungry, weigh their chances. Such encounters rarely erupt into violence. Instead, they are contests of will and wisdom, where the older females' reputations precede them. A single misstep could mean disaster for cubs or calves alike. In the shadowed hours before dawn, hyena matriarchs coordinate with uncanny precision. They observe the movements of both lions and elephants, understanding when to scavenge, when to yield, and when to challenge. Sometimes temporary truces emerge. Hyenas and lions, both led by shrewd females, may tolerate one another's presence at a fresh carcass, united briefly by necessity, divided again by competition. Even among smaller species such as meerkats and mongooses, the queens are ever watchful. Their vigilance extends not only to threats from above, but also to the strategies of neighboring clans. A meerkat matriarch may lead her group away from a burrow if she senses the approach of a dominant mongoose female, avoiding unnecessary conflict and ensuring the safety of her kin. These interactions are not merely about survival, they are a testament to the intelligence, adaptability, and social acumen of the savannah's female leaders. Through subtle cues, postures, vocalizations, and displays of unity, they communicate strength and intent across species boundaries. Each decision, each alliance formed or rivalry kindled, shapes the delicate balance of life on the savannah. Here, at the crossroads of need and opportunity, the unseen queens reveal their greatest strength, the ability to navigate not only the challenges of their own kind, but also the unpredictable dynamics of a world shared with other formidable leaders. It is in these moments of confrontation, cooperation, and cautious respect that the true complexity of female leadership in the wild is revealed.